Hello, my treasures. It's time to build some starships with Priest. The idea essentially behind this deck is we are going to be building the biggest starship possible to gain an insane amount of armor, then infinitely reviving it off of things like Rest in Peace and a Lesser Diamond Spellstone, making it where you can gain more armor than even a Odyn warrior, making it easy to win most games because you have Kill Jaden as a way to get bigger and bigger boards. Now, for the Mulligan guide of the deck, you are going to be looking for Love Everlasting as the most important card. Outside of this, any of the Starship cards or cards that will get you into them, such as Creation Protocol, are really good. Draw power also is decent, and any type of early game removal tools. Now, with that all being said, let's look at some games. Okay, time for a game against Warrior. Now, Warrior, we've actually been having a pretty good matchup against. It turns out we can actually out-armor game them. I'm going to get rid of everything here. Exile is actually a card that I really kind of want to cut. I think actually Kill Jaden might be just better for this deck, because we have so much armor gain that it isn't even funny, and we can go into the late games really, really easily. And currently, we don't really have a win condition once we go into the late games, except for hitting our opponent with a big starship. And that doesn't always work, you know. All right, let's forge this one down. Okay, they're going to forge something too. I guess they liked our play enough to duplicate it. Oh, that's a fun top deck. Okay, coin into, what are we going to see? Alloy, okay. So I assume it is going to be Odyn Warrior at this point, which is good news for us. Ziliax is not the easiest thing in the world for us to deal with. I'm going to grab Crystal. I know that technically is probably not the correct choice. It would probably the Exidart, but I don't know. I do think like soon we will be cutting the Exidar out of the list, so that's why I don't want to really focus on getting any replays with it winning us the game. Because spoiler alert, it has not won us the game. And it looks like they're going to slam down the Quill. I guess we can put... Oh, I was going to say, I guess we can put down the Crystal and then leave it up. I didn't really want to have to do that, but, you know, that is a pretty nice top deck there. All right, I wonder what else they're going to be doing here. I'm assuming they probably are still playing the Totem. Yup. Yeah, wait, has this deck actually cut out the 2/2 that draws 2 if you've gained armor? That's an interesting take. Now that you think about it, I guess it's because you don't have consistent access to it, and then all you can eat can easily get you into it. It's probably the Crystal here again. I know that looks a little bit weird, but I think that's the best play. Okay, next turn, if these live, we Rest in Peace, get another part. Actually, do we even care about getting another part here? We just keep slamming these down each turn. I guess we kind of do just do that. Because what, at worst case, we lose out of 1 resurrection. So we're down 1. Actually, that is actually kind of bad. Now that I'm thinking about it. We can see what we grab here. This is good. And we've seen duplicates, so we're not worried about it being anything besides Odyn. I do find it so cool that this was a card that I was just like, yeah, this isn't going to see play. It's a weird one-off card. But it turns out this card actually has been really good for Warrior, which is kind of a shock, but not really. It's always seemed like it was going to be like one that is just all right, right? Okay, I'm going to grab another piece out of the deck. I'm going to try to make this as big as possible. There's Odyn. Okay, if we get Synchronize... That isn't Synchronize. That's still okay. Oh, there's the Synchronize. Because in theory, we gain a bunch of armor in this list. So, like, it would be really funny just to take this, right? Let's launch this. I really want to take this, but I needed to do that in the opposite order. I want to take a copy of this, I guess. It's a pseudo, like, resurrection, right? And then Amanthul gets us another copy of it. If it lives. If it doesn't live, that's fine too. I don't really care. This is giving us how much armor? Times 5! Oh, I should have used the synchronize on this. That should have been on here. That's my bad. Okay, well. Enjoy, I guess. Sure, charge minion. I hope you're starting to realize it's times 5. Times 5 apiece, which is 60 armor whenever this board dies. Oh, that must feel awful. Well, we do have a rest in peace in deck, and it's a 50-50 between it being Odyn and Ziliax here. I don't think there's a way for you to come back, my friend. Oh no, you got rid of my board. Looks at hand. Oh, definitely looks at hand. Just gotta hit the right targets. Night-night. I don't know what you do in this situation. God. How are you coming back from this? You don't run Yogg, so you can't do that. Actually, if they run Yogg, I eat my words. But, like... Seriously, like... What makes you come back from here? You have one Sanitize, I guess. But that only stops, like, one wave of this. Mind you, it is still absolutely insane, the fact that we can get to 100 plus armor and out-armor Warrior, of all things. But feels really awful, doesn't it? Ah! Okay, that's fine. Oh no! We gain a bajillion armor. What will we ever do? The fact that this is a non-Titan. Oh, this is funny. We might as well grab Yogg out of the list too. Actually, yeah, why not? Okay, you have one more Sanitize. Oh, I guess that would do it too. We just need one of the ships to survive. That's easier than... I mean... yeah! Okay, time for a game against DK. Let's see what they have in store for us. Well, you know, this hand is alright, but I think we're going to get rid of everything besides maybe one Holy Smite. Rest in Peace might, Let's go with T instead. I think T is actually probably the best. Oh, I mean, in combination with this, that yes, T is better, but... Okay, so we at least do have one of the pieces, which is nice. Creation Protocol, so let's just forge this down. Okay, mining casualties. Okay, Kill Jaden. So this is late enough into testing where we have actually included Kill Jaden. Kill Jaden just felt like a card that makes a lot of sense in this list just because of the fact that you are gaining a bunch of armor and you can't really make use of the cards that you currently have in the list. It just is a nice way to like snowball really quickly. And sure, it does hurt the res pool, but you know, I think it's fine. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to go with Crystal. We want to gain as much armor as seemingly possible, and getting Spellstone is really good here too. Okay, there's Maw and Paw, which we can't easily deal with, but that's still fine. Slam down one of the crystals. Maybe they'll trade into it. Oh, hell no. I don't want to deal with Helia. I also realized Kill Jaden kind of completely kills off any Plague DK list that I might want to do. I wanted to revisit Plague DK at least one more time before rotation happened, but who knows, maybe Kill Jaden will get hit because I think it's just being used in like any control style deck that can go like super late into the game, which feels a little bit bad. It feels really bad when you're playing any type of other type of control list and you're like, oh yeah, I guess we can just use Kill Jaden. I think Odyn Warrior doesn't card run it, but they run it maybe in like a ETC, because then you have more consistent access to hostile invader off of all you can eat. Okay, how do we want to do this? Let's clear out as much as possible. There's Baron, there's Gorgonzomu, there's Blood Plague. That's so much fun to deal with. Okay, we can slam down the crystal. Holy Nova isn't a bad idea, but I kind of want to... I don't know. Maybe we should have grabbed Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace might have been better. Oh, no. Oh! You know what? Sure, take the 6 HP. I rather you take the 6 HP than take a bajillion HP off of our ship. What is our top? Oh, Rest in Peace. Interesting. I guess we grab Yogg, right? Slam down another piece just to be safe. Airlock number 2. I need to look what people have been doing with DK, and I really kind of want to just make a meme. Probably not this week, but like a meme style of DK list where we're trying to gain as much HP as possible. So we're running things like Tide Pool, Airlock Protocol, cards to generate additional air protocols, and then maybe like Explosion in order to do a bajillion damage, and of course kill Jaden, because why wouldn't you want to kill Jaden in that style of list? It could be a lot of fun. It could be really annoying too. Let's take the reason why we're taking the Primus here. It isn't because we really care. Oh joy, we're burning a card. Oh no. We are kind of hurting our pools by using the last ability, but at the same time, I really want to use it just so if they take it back, it won't matter. I really wish we had one card in hand, or one free space in hand for the Primus. See, I mean, the smart choice here would be steal the Yogg, then make my board attack into each other with the other Yogg, I think, is the idea. Yep. And hopefully maybe it would hit. So, that's funny. Okay. Now, we do run into the problem that when we revive, we're just going to be giving them infinite Yoggs, which could be bad. Hopefully it won't matter, but it definitely could come up. But the upside is we could also just be giving ourselves, I think the Primus is our highest cost card that has, or will have been destroyed by then. That won't clear, but it's pretty close to clearing. Of course, why not? Why wouldn't Yogg? Fill your hand, come on, destroy your own Yoggs. Yes, please, please, please. The free, oh, burn something important, please. Oh, oh. Please tell me this isn't what I think it is. Please tell me this isn't what I think it is. It is going to be what I think it is, isn't it? I will take that as a top deck. I will definitely take that as a top deck. Okay, if we use Rest in Peace, this does get me that. And then we can take the Yogg. Maybe we can get something better. Airlock is funny. Then we can use the bomb to get rid of the board. Buff this up one more time. Okay, okay. The funny thing is we can just do it again if we really, really felt like it. Oh, well, I think it is time for the Starship. However, I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to backfire on. I'm hoping it doesn't. Please don't be exactly what I think it is going to be. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It was the top deck too? Oh no. Wait, did the heal for 2 actually kept us in the game? That's actually kind of funny. But why? I mean, the crystal does help. The crystal does help a lot. Okay, how do we want to do this? I guess we could res. That sucks so much. Because that'll be 9. Oh, that keeps us in the game, right? Because it's just a 7/4 body. Yeah, hey, we're in it for at least one more turn. Okay, we have to deal with the 15/15, but that does give us 15 additional HP if we get the Primus off of the Resurrection. Oh, that's bad, though. Unless we get a Light Ball. Oh, no. That's not Light Ball. We did get the Primus. That's good. Grab the 15 HP. I guess, yeah, that's the best of the worst options. And then we heal, and we should be good for a little bit longer. Please tell me you're running out of resources. Let's go! Okay, time for a game against Druid. Let's see what they have in store for us. Actually, this opener doesn't look that bad. Sure, Holy Smite doesn't really do anything turn 1, but we can get rid of that and keep the other 2 cards. Rest in Peace also doesn't really do anything yet, but later on it could. We could also just use it as a way to resurrect a piece, to be fair. Okay, let's use the Light Bomb, or grab Light Bomb. Oh, Creation Protocol is funny, but we don't need to use it this turn. We can just use it next turn. Okay, forge that down. Grab another copy. Might as well do some face damage. A little bit of waste, but I think it'll still be fine. Okay, Creation Protocol into... Oh, Yogg's funny, but I think, yeah, we're just going to grab as much armor gain as possible. Hopefully, the idea here is we're going to out-armor gain the Druid, but you never know. It might not actually be possible, but we will see if it is. There's Summer Flower Child, drop 2, generate the coin into, like, hero. Well, I mean, yeah, that does wouldn't be the. Actually, no, that would have been a play that I would have made. Okay, mathematically, we're always going to be missing 1 mana here. Might as well hero power our face too. We can summon into the. Oh, I am kind of shocked that they're running that card in that list. Okay, let's just pop both of them, get another piece on board. We're at, what, like 5, 6 pieces in this? So as long as they don't have a Yogg, we should be fine. They probably will have a Yogg, knowing my luck, though. Okay, Arcanite Crystal. Okay. Oh, I guess we only have 2 pieces because none of them have been destroyed. I did not think about that. I always forget that they have to be destroyed. I'm gonna grab another one of the crystal pieces. It does kind of also suck that you can't slam down Almanthul and the ship on the same turn, unless you're reviving it off of, like, Rest in Peace. It is also kind of funny that, like, Druid people were like, yeah, the Starship pieces in Druid are really bad. And they are, but they also have Hydration Station, and a lot of people forgot Hydration Station would work with the... As long as you have a taunt in your Starship pool, you'll be able to revive with it, which I even forgot, to be honest. Okay, how do we want to do this? On one hand, we could take their their ship, and I don't want to really. I do kind of want to take it. Gives us another minion in the pool. That's also a really good card there. Also, probably should have probably. Oh well, we should have healed the Starship itself. It is also kind of, you know what's one thing that would improve starships besides making sure, like, Reno couldn't make them go poof. The other thing that would be really interesting to see. Oh, interesting. Come on, Yogg, betray them. That's not a betrayal. That definitely is not a betrayal. The other thing that would make starships a little bit cooler is if you could like mechanize starship pieces on an already built starship. I don't know. That's a little bit of a change in like how starships work, but it would be really cool if you could maybe make a starship even bigger than it currently is. But then again, I guess that would maybe be a little bit problematic with the Demon Hunter one with the Wind Fury, because you would then basically have a wind, like you'd just hard make the starship no matter how many pieces were in it early on, and then like magnetize the Wind Fury to it. I don't know. Stuff that I've been thinking about. I've been playing a lot of decks with starships, and some of it feels great, some of it feels bad. Okay, let's do that. Then we can use Chilling Vulgin to make the two minions chill out a little bit. And then pop that. Don't mind leaving up with a 3/7. That does nothing. Come on, don't hit something important. Okay, we might as well get rid of the ham. I just don't want to deal with it. Oh, Creation Protocol. Oh, see, this is why we actually run Kill Jaden. I kept coming into games where we'd gain a bajillion armor, and then my opponent would slam down Kill Jaden, and then I was just like, what do I do? And I'm like, I mean, the answer to Kill Jaden is Kill Jaden, right? Okay, we can, I guess, grab more crystals. We could have also grabbed Kill Jaden, but this should be fine. That will be fine. I'm trying to get the Diamond Spellstone as big as possible. Okay, okay. Good thing we have Yogg. Good thing we have Yogg. Adaptive Amalgam. Okay. We Yogg, right? Yogg gets Ziliax so it's out of their pool. Attack into the Kill Jaden just so we don't have to deal with it. And then pop this other one. Draw a bunch of cards, right? See if you can get anything cool. Okay, Malfearing's Gift. That's probably going to get rid of... Oh, it won't get rid of Yogg, which is fine, but like it'll get rid of Ziliax. Oh, also Ziliax... Oh, well, I mean, that does get rid of Yogg. That does nothing. I'm pretty sure that does nothing. Because I'm pretty sure it just deletes the cards from the game at the end of the turn. Or maybe it's when it drops below 30, it deletes them. I mean, we can just get a bigger starship. One day we will activate this starship. It'll be funny when we do, but one day we'll activate. Honestly, the reason why I'm being so wishy-washy about activating it or not is we can get a really big one and it would be really, really funny. And B, I wanted to make sure they used like all their cards that would take it from our board. All right, let's launch this starship. This is what? A bajillion pieces. Get another one in our hand just for safety. Sure. Thank you for putting that in my pool. We're up to 90 HP. Good old 90 HP. And guess what? We can get even higher than that. Mr. Vista isn't going to do much in this situation because they don't have that many spells left. We could also use Rest in Peace first. Oh, right. A chance of it just being Yogg. Well, it's better to use it now than later. I kind of just want to grab the biggest minion. Come on. Sure, but I think this is fine. Huzzah! We got the Yogg. Number 3. And our starship. I think this should be good game unless they stay around. Huh? Yeah. All right, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So I played 20 games with the deck, ended up with a 45% win rate, which isn't really where I wanted it originally to be. But I think as time went on, I got more used to the deck and added more ways to make full advantage of gaining a bunch of armor through things like Kill Jaden. It is also worth mentioning, however, in this variant, Yogg does sometimes get resurrected instead off of Rest in Peace, which makes it a little less consistent that way. So if you really wanted to, you could cut this out for something like repackaging. This was just a way to either re-steal your Starship back or to be able to AoE board clear your opponents out of existence. Overall, though, I think this deck has a lot of potential. I think it's a deck that not a lot of people will think of trying out, and is a lot of fun if you like to outcontrol any player out there. It is worth mentioning, though, this deck can go into 40+ minute long games, so if you're not a fan of those, then maybe skip out on it. Like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.